want to see my turbo? Look at that guy. I feel like a snowmobile dealership.
Absolutely.
What do you got going on? We just found out that your reverse motor is absolutely kiboshed.
My reverse motor is kiboshed, yep.
So that's toast. We tested it. It's gone. No spinny, which is no good.
No chooch.
And you're doing gear oil?
Gear oil change, and I'm gonna grease up the bearings.
Because 4-stroke life.
4-stroke life.
And then we got a 2-stroke here. When's the last time you did your gear oil?
Oh God, never.
So that's happening. Most of my stuff that way is done, but we do have some LinQ stuff to set up. So I have a fuel jerry that's going to mount on the tunnel along with a storage bag. And on top of the fuel jerry, we're going to have a shovel because I'm going to get stuck all the time. And that's just the way life goes.
That's destined to get stuck, kid. Extra fuel, shovel, that's just a bad omen.
I'm going to get stuck anyway. I've got like a centimeter of track paddle.
Pin it to it.
The name of the game is to go fast. Got all sorts of stuff going on. We also have Outlander stuff going on and some Kodiak stuff going on.
Push that outside. We don't need to see that.
'Tis the season. I'm gonna ride it in the winter too.
And I'm gonna ride my sled and not help dig that frickin' pig.
I got all sorts of wrap to redo because she's cooked. Tout fini. That's the way it goes when you have something at 300 degrees and a bunch of mud. And I also totally kiboshed a belt. I wonder where that belt is. Ah, it's up there.
Which one? The Needs one?
Yeah. I got every penny out of this guy, that's for sure. Look at this.
I think there's a few pennies left, but he did good.
Yeah, I mean, I could take the neighbor's kids around the yard for a while, I bet, but she's finished. So we got all sorts of projects going on. It's gonna be a busy day anyway. I'm gonna get started on mine, and those two are gonna make gear oil messes, but they brought me brake clean, so we're good.
Put it in the cabinet.
Oh yeah. So this is what I've got going on. We have the LinQ jerry and storage bag so I can bring some camera gear because last year I wore a backpack and it was terrible. But this guy here will mount with the LinQ system on the tunnel, and then it has another system on top to hold your shovel. So the shovel's going to be above this guy. And then the storage bag goes in the second position. This is a 137, so Skidoo has 3 positions, 1, 2, and 3, and they have a chart that you can see what goes where and in what combination, because they have stackable stuff and all sorts of things for different positions. So I've only got 2 positions. You can see them kind of sitting right here. So I basically drill these out and put the mounts in, and then I can put any LinQ item that fits in that position on the machine. So that's pretty handy. We're gonna get started with drilling out. They have these little inserts, so I drill a hole and literally press these in, and we're off to the races. I've done it before with the up seat, drilling into the tunnel. Kind of makes me a little nervous, but that's all right. Tunnels are a big job. Would you do a tunnel for me if I screwed it up?
There would have to be a lot of beer, but that would be up.
Apple juice. So pretty dandy. Turns out they're already drilled through the actual tunnel aluminum, and these plastics, you can just get a punch of the right size and literally slam them and pop them out. And then you just grab one of those little brass inserts and sink her in with those little brackets. I'm not gonna lie, Skidoo, BRP, Can-Am, smart. I can see why these are so popular. Well, I have to say that was one of the easier things that I've done. So well done, Skidoo. With those mounted now, you can put any accessory you want that fits in those slots. The first slot being the most common, second one's still pretty common, the third not so much. The third's only on like a 154 and above, I believe, but now we're all set up and I can start putting the accessories on. Look at you guys go. I had the easiest job of the day. You've been looking for parts for the last half hour. How'd that go?
Burnaby.
You were trying to find an electric reverse motor, and you ended up down a rabbit hole of trying to find a Saturn wiper motor?
So it turned out to be a GM number for a Saturn View right rear window motor.
Is that what you ordered?
That's what I ordered.
I'm going to be really curious to see how that goes. It's not surprising that there's semi-universal parts, but... And you're almost at your chain case oil. Oh, there it is right there. So you had to remove your battery, brake, not a whole lot of stuff, but there you are. Got new plugs in there. And we start that draining. We're getting somewhere.
Yes.
What is that?
That is supposed
Washer,
That's,
but I didn't know. Pretty.
to be a way.
oh, it's, yeah, like a crush one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like that. Everything's good.
It did make a little bit of a mess on the floor tile, but only like one paper towel cleanup kind of mess.
All right, I'll give you one paper towel, and that has to be spotless.
I didn't say I was going to use like your jacket.
Well, we got the LinQ setup done. It's pretty slick. It took me way too long to figure out how the shovel stores on it, but I got her done. I looked up some pictures, and that's good. So basically, if you haven't seen this before, one side locks, and the other side slips in underneath. So I'm trying to do this one-handed. Just kind of shove it on the one side, sit her down on this side, lock it, and then put the rubber over top. So it's the same with that guy. And there's another LinQ system right here that holds on the shovel or whatever I want. She's ready to rip, ready to get stuck, ready to get unstuck, ready for long hauls, because we have a couple trips coming up, I figure. So you finally saw your oil out of your chain case, and you said you haven't done it in a long time, if not ever. And it's schmooey. It's not good. And there wasn't a whole lot in there. Mind you, I don't think a whole lot goes in this one to begin with, but we're gonna have to pull that cover off and take a look at your chain and gears and stuff. I'm a little worried about the condition of that. There wasn't any shavings or anything in there.
No shavings.
You didn't drop a chunk of gear out?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small hole.
I think I just maybe replace.
It should all come off with the seal.
Yeah.
That is one thing I don't really want to disturb, but we have to check it out. I don't want to rip a seal on the way out.
Because we're going out, we can go get some silicone.
I have silicone here.
Or we're going to Proline, now a Polaris dealer.
Yeah, there is that. But that's going well. What do you got going on?
Well, you know, things are loose. Things are ready to
I'm
come
not
out.
gonna lie, that whole
Terrible.
that oil sump slash gearbox thing, that's a dumb design.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to forget about it.
That can't be a Yamaha thing. That has to be a kitty cat thing.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Meow. You can hear it. Can you
There's
hear it?
something
Meow.
stupid. Cat did it.
Cat did it. All the cat viewers are going to be very
I'm
upset.
gonna pull this off, and the shmoo is gonna. Release.
If you're a cat owner, just comment down below how much you dislike what I just said, and I'll be fine with it.
The term "release the shmoo."
I'm not even a big sled head or anything, but I know Arctic Cat is not my favorite brand. I just don't know why they did this. On a four-stroke, everything's just so simple. One gear case. Everything's in good shape though?
Hells yeah.
Well, it's good to know.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Key to success.
Maintenance. Almost died. So hers is actually in much better shape than we thought it was. We saw the oil condition and we're like, oh no. So we pulled the cover off just to have a look, and it's actually pretty good. So we'll clean it out, put some new oil in, and slap the cover back on. That's his Yamaha cover, which is so dumb. Dumbest design. So dumb.
That's an Arctic Cat.
Look at the mess he
You
has to
Arctic
make.
Cat guys out there, your engineers fired.
Oh.
Everything else about your Arctic Cat, which is Yamaha, problem free.
pretty good chance that Arctic Cat's gonna go under one day. Okay, now that we have all of these draining, we have to go get some parts from town. And I realized I could bring Project Mama Bear into the Yamaha dealership. It's actually getting a warranted top end because it has a oil burning problem, which was a ring issue with that engine. So we're loading that up into the trailer outside. We're already going to town, so why not? But I love when the shop's full of projects. Makes me so happy, other than the fact that it's a giant mess, but we'll sort that out. Looks good though. And why is that open? It's probably the exact same as loading up your Grizzly, so yeah. You're doing great, buddy. Appreciate this. One less thing I have to do. Okay, we are at Proline in Saskatoon, and they're going to be doing the warranty on Project Mama Bear. We'll pull it out. This is awesome. Look at all the work he's doing for me. Next time I see that thing, it'll have a brand new top end. Thanks for bringing it.
No problem.
We're back from A&W and dropping off Project Mama Bear. You've got all your stuff going back together?
Wow. Had to go get some O-rings.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see this thing rip. It's loud. It is so loud. The can on it is like a Pepsi can.
Pretty much non-existent.
Yeah. It just directs air and has a bump in it.
I don't think the bump does anything.
You're pretty well on your way here, eh?
Oh, I still gotta do the oil filter that I forgot to take off.
Oh, yeah. Womp womp. And she's got her gear case done. By the way, I was saying earlier how great the LinQ system is. I'm gonna point something out. This is her sled, right? Polaris. But what is this? What is this? You're cheating on your own brand?
Redneck ingenuity.
It's just a good system. You can't deny it. Not cheap, but whatever. Nothing good in life is, I suppose, eh? So we were having a non-working reverse motor set up, and we took it apart and cleaned up the contacts and made sure there was no brakes and checking resistance and connectivity and everything. Continuity, and then we gave it some power from a DeWalt battery, and she spun no problem, so I think we got it sorted out now. With any luck, we can install this thing again, and you'll have reverse.
It says it's in reverse. That's really annoying. Okay, I think we're in forward now. Yes.
Okay. So you should be able to drive that gear set when you put it into reverse now, right?
Yes.
That motor?
That's reverse. Okay, now.
If you wanted to apply a reverse now.
This has to go in here.
Are you ready to run right now?
I am ready to run.
I'll start her up.
I have no dipstick. I don't know whether oil's gonna.
Well, your dipstick should be good
Is
to
it
go by
cured?
now. Yeah, just don't He-Man it. I had to glue his dipstick back together.
Is it straight enough to go through all the little holes?
I have no idea. I eyeballed it because I'm a master mechanic. Right?
Oil.
Looks like a dipstick to me.
Yeah. It's gonna be loud noises.
Yeah, okay. Look at us doing things.
That's forward. Hold on. So now I gotta get this in. Okay.
Yeah, that seems like a you problem. I did my part. See ya. All the sleds are running, so
Do I probably get that straw?
we might as well go give them a test ride. Yeah, everything's in order. So if you didn't see our last video, we tuned it and clutched it, piped it, mid-pipe, blow-off valve, cold air intake. We got a lot of stuff done on this sled. It's it finally feels like the way I thought it would be when I bought it. It was a very impressive machine, but I was looking for a certain attitude, and I think I got it. So take the ditch and go. She's got stuck. You cold yet?
What?
You cold?
I'm fine here. Here a little cold.
Yeah.
I got my warmers on.
Yeah, follow her.
What?
Go ahead. What do you think? Having fun? Oh, I love this thing. It's a rocket. That thing sounds so good. reverse?
Your turbo is glowing.
Yeah, it does that.
It's glowing. 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 It's glowing